a.m. Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. Yeah, I feel like someone deliberately wants to ruin my life. That was the goal of this situation, was to ruin your fucking life. To keep rubbing your face into the idea that no one gives a fuck about you. I don't know why that makes them feel like better somehow. No, they don't just hate you here. Clear, like, you're not gonna find some better shit. It has nothing to do with here. It has to do with something that, like, followed you here. Whatever is here owns the whole fucking planet. I don't know what the fucking bullshit about here is. Yeah, like a garbage company fucking with you. That's gonna be the same fucking garbage company no matter where you fucking live. Some moron on a motorcycle just like following you around. Hear them outside, fucking terrorist. At 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Yeah, just maybe she'll die before anybody knows the truth. Good plan, fuckers. Maybe you'll die before I do, and then I can live a life without all of your bullshit. Who knows? Yeah, that's what life comes down to. Trump plans to declare a national emergency and use the military for mass deportations. They're gonna do some shit in Portland again. And anywhere else that calls itself an asylum city. Sanctuary cities, San Francisco, Chicago, Lancaster, PA. I didn't know that. Alameda, Berkeley, Fremont, LA, Oakland, San Mateo County, Santa Ana, Santa Clara, Watsonville, California, Boulder and Denver, Colorado, Amherst, Boston, Cambridge, Concord, Lawrence, Newton, Northampton, Somerville, Mass., Howard County, Hyattsville, Prince George's County, Rockville, Maryland, Newark, New Jersey, Albany, New York City, Westchester County, New York, Lehigh County, Northampton County, and Philadelphia, PA. It's like pretty much all the major cities. Yeah, if you were going to move anywhere, you're going to move to what ends up being an asylum city. State has legalization in place, establishes a statewide sanctuary. That's so, like, all of California. And whatever that little is that Delaware? What is that? What is that right under Massachusetts? Not Connecticut. Yeah, isn't it funny? It's like all these places that people want to live. Like, they're like the best places that anybody's ever heard of. Pro-sanctuary states are in blue. States that have banned sanctuary cities are in red. States in the gray have no official policy. I know, it's like, just keep the fuck out of the South. No desire whatsoever to be, like, Florida up through, like, what is that? Carolinas? Tennessee? That whole fucking, yeah, Louisiana is just a big, pretty L that's, like, not doing anything wrong in the middle of all this red shit. Louisiana and Oklahoma. Yeah, it's like New England and the whole left coast. And then I think that's Arizona and New Mexico. No. I don't have it memorized which is which over here. Alabama banned sanctuary cities. Arizona banned sanctuary cities. That's weird. Arkansas banned. California, like, the entire place is a state. A sanctuary state. With, like, extra Coachella, Huntington Beach, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seaside, like, all, like, they're in California that's already a sanctuary state. And then it's, like, in Berkeley. A sanctuary city within a sanctuary state. Colorado, prohibiting law enforcement officials from holding illegal immigrants. Connecticut, discretion to carry out. Florida banned. St. Petersburg was begged to become a sanctuary city. It sounds like they tried to make it, but, like, the state of Florida banned sanctuary cities. Georgia banned sanctuary cities. But Atlanta said they were welcoming. Like, that has to be confusing to be a sanctuary city in a state that banned it. Yeah, just, like, open for some kind of abuse. Like that Cop City bullshit. Illinois is trying to be sanctuary. Indiana banned. Iowa banned. Kansas banned. Louisiana. No evidence that New Orleans is a sanctuary city. That's confusing. Maine. promote rather than hinder, but prohibited. They didn't make any like official declaration, I guess. Maryland has 2 that identified as sanctuaries. Massachusetts has a pro-sanctuary law. Michigan, anti-profiling ordinances. Kalamazoo, we care about you. That's adorable. Minnesota, adopted the directs law enforcement to not take any law enforcement action. It's like a leave me alone. Mississippi banned, Missouri banned, Montana banned, yeah, if I say banned, it means they suck. Nevada, Clark County, and Las Vegas. It doesn't say anything else. New York has a pro-sanctuary law. Ithaca, New Jersey issued an immigrant trust directive that made New Jersey a sanctuary state. New Mexico prohibited from honoring ICE detainers. North Carolina banned. North Dakota banned. Ohio tried to do both. The Cincinnati mayor declared the city a sanctuary city, but it says as of 2019, Ohio, Kentucky, and Michigan are pushing for anti-sanctuary city measures. Oregon, law passed in 1987, prohibits law enforcement officers at state, county, and municipal levels. So it's supposed to be a sanctuary state, even. Pennsylvania, 17 sanctuary jurisdictions. November 2016, Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney said federal immigration policies lead to more crime. Crime rates declined. Reinstated sanctuary city policy. Yeah, crime just means like we have a little data point that said somebody got arrested. Whether they were arrested correctly or for a good reason or not, and then they call that crime. Like, cannabis isn't a fucking crime. Make cannabis legal, now crime dropped. It's just fucking stupid. Rhode Island, policies to stop honoring immigration detainers. South Carolina, banned. Tennessee state law bars local governments from making policies that stop entities from complying. I mean, what is the fucking common denominator here for the places that totally banned? They're just like, fuck you. And the places that are like, no, we're going to do the right, obvious thing. Yeah, I had no desire to ever live in Texas, so why should I even give a fuck? I mean, Washington, D.C. is a sanctuary city. You know, where, like, the government is. The fuck? The fuck, dude? This world is stupid. Yeah, night after night after night. There was like in 2020, there was like 3 areas where you saw people doing shit. It was like the Justice Center, which is like the center of downtown or something. Like 13 blocks away from here. Then there was like a police precinct where like the association was or something. And then there's like an ice facility. I think that was most of it. The Red House thing came after. 2024 map. Yeah, it's mostly like fuck Florida and fuck Texas. Louisiana was turning anti-immigration law. Yeah, so that's like that whole area is like, I guess it switches up. It's like stay out of the South. You'd be miserable there. Yeah, New England and the whole left coast seem like consistently good. So again, why is anybody fucking with me? Why are they fucking with me? I'm in like the safe zone for humans. Why are people fucking with me? Well, yeah, that friend I had that died in 2017 said, like, the street was a trap. And I just didn't understand what the fuck that meant. I mean, is the trap, like, having progressive people move to place, like, oh, you're in the safe zone. That's the trick of it, is to act like it's safe when it's not. Yeah, something about calling Greenland, like Greenland should have been called Iceland and Iceland should have been called Greenland or something. We learned that in like 7th grade. Yeah, Greenland is the world's largest island, but most of it's covered by an ice sheet and is uninhabitable. But people go to Iceland for, you know, those Blue Lagoon heating thingies. I forget what they're called. Yeah, exactly that. Iceland is green, Greenland is icy. I mean, it's not something I just like made up, you know, it's really a thing. What am I supposed to do? As if you just listen to your heart. It will tell you where you belong. I'm poor. The middle of my spine is like broken. I'm not physically able to do shit I could have done 4 years ago. Who knows what the fuck they did to me? Yeah, the idea someone did something. I mean, even just like making me stay in here in this like fucked up way was doing something to me, and then acting like you chose it. Right. Well, just like the way of the world, you're gonna need some kind of money, like an assistance program, like disability, or to get disability, probably you need to like find a doctor. Then they have to like do stuff to you, and you have to leave your house, or they have to like come here, or some shit, right? I mean, I don't know if they would have. They like the idea that they were gonna give me disability, and that bitch deliberately fucking like harassed me so that I would feel uncomfortable getting my mail. Yeah, it's how crazy it is that they're just like gone all of a sudden. It's like they're not even there at all. We're gonna just pretend this never happened. Yeah, well, you know her name and her face and her fucking... If she is really related to you, it's like documented evidence. Why the fuck was she here in the first place? I don't know her. Yeah, what, like, ask Dave. He's the one that, like, got these people to live in these apartments. We're just gonna pretend everything is fine until it, like, they think it'll blow over. They get blown over. Yeah, why aren't we getting human rights instead of this Trump shit? Maybe somebody was like, you know what, no one deserves it. They were really, like, assholes. I don't know. Yeah, who's friends with who in the first place? Whoever the... I mean, it should be so obvious by now who's... Like, to someone else whose job it is to know. They know exactly who keeps driving around your house every night. Fucking psycho still works here. His life didn't get ruined. I bet it's him and his friends. I bet they have something to do with it. Well, you know, it's going to be people that you, like, met. Or, like, have a connection to people that you met. Yet they still work for the same fucking whoever. Right, but then people act like they're on the same page as you politically. I don't understand them. If you don't like Trump, why are you fucking with me? You're like the Trump in my life. Makes no fucking sense. Yeah, they were supposed to not be religious. Like, both of them. The two people I'm thinking of, like, they weren't, you know, part of some kind of, like, religious death cult or something, right? Maybe they just hate girls. I don't understand how deranged people could, like... Because, like, I mean, it must feel gross to be, like, it felt like to be considered gross. So you'd, like, back the fuck up. And go away. Not, like, stalk somebody for years. Because they don't want you. It's, like, more of, like... Go find somebody else that you fucking want to screw with. Who actually, like, wants to fuck with you. Because the more you fuck with me, the grosser you are. Yeah, we have homes and families, and we're going to ruin your whole life because you're poor. Yeah, you deserve nothing. Like, you don't deserve your fucking home and your fucking family. Something in my, like, lungs doesn't feel right. I'm just tired. I think I'm gonna shut this off again and then turn it back on as, like, a security camera and try to sleep. Well, no, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, boundaries were already crossed that shouldn't have been. You should have helped me in other fucking ways that you didn't. That was, like, part of your job. And yeah, the idea that all these fucking people are all friends with each other. So, like, how much did you participate in fucking up my life in the first place? Fucking bullshit.